Today we'll be going over basic drill movements, specifically the stationary movements. The first movement we will be going over is the right face. First, the cadets and the flight commander will need to be at the position of attention before calling or performing any movements. The commander will call the preparatory command right, signaling the direction the cadets will be turning, followed by the executionary command haste. Upon hearing the command of haste, the cadets will pivot in the direction specified by the flight commander. The guidon bearer will perform a right face, followed by a second right face, and march to be in front of the third element lead. This will be followed by a left face, and then assuming the position of attention. To properly pivot, the cadets will pivot on the heel of their right foot and the ball of their left foot. Once pivoted, the cadets will bring the heel of their left foot to the heel of their right foot, forming a 45-degree angle and assuming the position of attention. The next movement is the left face. The cadets will start at the position of attention. Then the commander will call the preparatory command left, signaling the direction the cadets will be turning, followed by the executionary command haste. To properly pivot, the cadet will pivot on the heel of their left foot and the ball of their right foot. Once pivoted, the cadet will bring the heel of their right foot to the heel of their left foot, forming a 45-degree angle and assuming the position of attention. Take note that the guidon bearer performs the left face, however does not move from their position. The next movement is the about face. The cadets will start at the position of attention. Then the commander will call the preparatory command about, followed by the executionary command haste. During the movement, have your upper body remain as though at the position of attention and suspend arm swings. Take note that the guidon bearer will perform an about haste, and upon completion, march to the new front of the flight and assume the position of attention. To properly pivot, lift the right foot just enough to clear the ground without excessive bending in the knees. Place the ball of the right foot approximately half a shoe length behind the left heel. Once placed, distribute body weight and pivot 180 degrees to the right on the ball of the right foot and the heel of the left foot, with a twisting motion from the hips. Once pivoted, the heels should be together, forming a 45-degree angle and assuming the position of attention. The next movement is attention, given by the command tench hut. For the position of attention, cadets will have their feet with their heels together and their toes 45 degrees apart. Bearing is key for this position, and for safety, do not lock your knees. The cadets' hands need to be cupped with their thumbs pressing against the outer seam of their pants, with their eyes caged 10 degrees above the horizon. The next movement is parade rest. For the position of parade rest, cadets will start at the position of attention. On the command parade hest, the cadet's left foot will move 12 inches or about shoulder width to the left, and the right foot will not move. As the left foot moves, bring their arms fully extended to the back of the body, uncupping the hands in the process. Extend and join the fingers, pointing them towards the ground with the palms facing outwards. Place the right hand in the palm of the left hand and the right thumb over the left thumb in a form of an X. The guidon bearer will still move their left foot about 12 inches to their left and have their left arm placed at the small of their back. Their right hand will then slide up the guidon and slightly lean it forward. The next movement is present arms. For the position of present arms, the cadets will start at the position of attention. The commander will then call the preparatory command present, followed by the executionary command harms. On the command harms, execute the first count of hand salute. The cadets will bring their right hand up in a curved motion to the corner of their right eyebrow. When wearing a cap, the fingers will slightly touch the right tip of the brim. Their fingers on their right hand should be straight and together. The thumb will be slightly tucked so it's not visible during the salute, and the right hand will also be slightly tilted with the palm facing downward. To perform the salute as a guidon bearer, lift the guidon straight up on the command of present, using your left hand to assist. On the command harms, the guidon bearer will then lower the guidon until parallel with the ground. You may use your left hand for assistance if needed. The final movement is order arms. For the position of order arms, the cadets will start the position of present arms. To drop the salute, the commander will call the preparatory command order, followed by the executionary command harms. On the command harms, the cadets will lower their saluting hand down in the same curved path as on the command present arms. Return their hand to their side, cupping it in line with the pant seam. To lower the salute as a guidon bearer, the cadet will raise the guidon from parallel to straight up in the air on the command order, Then on the command of harms, lower the guidon back down using the left hand for assistance to assume the position of attention. Ensure to not slam the guidon into the ground. This concludes Detachment 592's summary of basic stationary drill. Please feel free to check out our other videos and have an amazing day.